Hey everybody, listen. This weekend has been crazy. Saturday's been nuts. It's been some wild stuff really all week, obviously, when it comes to basketball itself. Um, but college basketball has been really, really wild, right? And was just no exceptions to it. It's been legendary, magical. Uh, Today, Sunday is going to be really, really fire too. But before we get into all that stuff that happened, all the greatness that happened, my name's Isaiah Austin, and welcome back to the IDA Kings Video Production Channel. If you like the channel, please hit the subscribe button for me. And if you like the videos, hit the like button on all the videos. And if you want to know when I post and upload new videos, please hit the bell notification to know when I do that. So it really has been crazy, 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 crazy stuff happening. One of the games that happened was Yale and Cornell. Okay, Yale did a great job in the game from start to finish. Cornell was trying to hang in there, but Yale pulled away and got back to their Ivy League championship game. They've been in that, I think, 7 of the last 8 years. Yale's made a lot of playoffs, done a lot of upsets. So they have been really, really magical throughout the NCAA tournament's history. So pretty excited to see them back. If they can win this game, their next game, I believe they play against Penn. UMBC ended up beating Vermont in the American East playoff final. UMBC has had a great year, but they've also had a great upset. They were a 60 seed. I think they upsetted. I'm trying to remember who they upsetted. I think they were the first team to do an upset. UMBC. I guess Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been Virginia. And I know Purdue got upsetted by a 60 seed. I forgot that team, but I believe UMBC ended up beating Virginia years ago. That was the first 60 seed to win, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to them being back in the tourney as well. That was a heck of a game. They won 74-59. Michigan and Wisconsin. Wisconsin beat Michigan in Ann Arbor, if I'm not, I believe, hitting 3 after 3. This game was real tight, real close between Michigan, but Michigan ended up getting that 3-point win, got their payback, ended up beating Wisconsin by 3 points in the Big Ten tournament semifinal game. In the SEC semifinal game, Vanderbilt came out, blitzed Florida, dominated them, and didn't look back. They ended up winning 91-74. Florida was one of those one seeds. It's debatable if they're going to be a one seed now. Vanderbilt did a great job dominating them from start to finish. I mean, it was a magical situation they were in. They played great. They had a great year overall. They've been great overall. They were good, I think, last year too. So they've been really doing some good stuff. Howard ended up winning in the MEAC tournament finale against NC Central. They are back in the NCAA tournament. Shout out to them. Congratulations to them. They had a real good year, and they capped it off winning the NC Central. Dayton this was so crazy between Dayton and St. Louis. There was a stretch where I believe Dayton made a shot, then St. Louis came back down the court. They ended up making a 3, and then Dayton ended up coming back and making another shot to go up by 1. And then that was just a 3-play stretch that was magical down the end of the game. St. Louis was up by a lot. Dayton roared back and came back in the game, and Dayton ended up winning the game 70-69 in the Atlantic 10 semifinal. St. Louis is still going to make it. Now, we're going to see how things go in the championship game between them and the other team that's going to be playing in it. In the Ivy League tournament semifinal, Penn, like I said earlier, won in final overtime against Harvard. That was a hard-fought game, close game, but Penn ended up getting that 2-point win and got that win right there. South Florida dominated against Charlotte 86-64 in that semifinal in the American Conference Tourney Championship. And this Ole Miss and Arkansas game was really fun. Really fun. Ole Miss was down, was having heavy legs, but then they came back roaring back. Okay, did some great things. Came back and roaring back, forcing Arkansas into bad situations. They forced a tie in OT, got a real drive to that left-hand side, finished, and then they ended up getting overtime. Ole Miss tried to hit a 3 to win the game in OT. They got the rebound. Arkansas ended up getting it, and then Ole Miss tried to shoot another 3, but they ended up missing. And then Arkansas ended up winning 93-90. That was a heck of a win for Coach Calipari and the Arkansas Razorbacks. I think A Cuff has been amazing. He's going to be a top 10 pick easily, probably top 5, top 6. And he's going to be a great guard in the league. He's probably the best guard that Coach Calipari's ever had there. Okay. And Ole Miss fought hard, man. They dealt with injuries, lost, 12 of the last 13 SEC games they played in the regular season. But this tournament, they've been great. They've been great. Flat out amazing. Purdue and UCLA was in a tough battle, a real tough battle. But Purdue found a way to get another win. Okay. I think his name's Brandon Smith. The point guard is on his way to trying to break the record set, I think, if I'm not mistaken, by Bobby Hurley, who played at Duke. I think that's the record, the assist record. Sorry if I mistakenly made that mistake, but legendary career he's had, Brandon Smith at Purdue from start to finish. Went through a lot, along with his backcourt mate, and they've been great, man. So Purdue is getting to the championship game in the Big Ten tournament. Shout out to them. But UCLA's had a great year. They're going to be in the. They're definitely going to be. They're definitely going to be in the NCAA tournament as well. The Big Ten is going to have 9 to 10 teams in there, for sure. VCU beat St. Joseph's. They needed that win, and that's like we gonna see, because VCU might not have to win the Atlantic 10 championship final to get in, but we have to see. They're right on the bubble. They're really close to each other. So I'm pretty excited to see how that game go between VCU and I believe Dayton. So it's gonna be fun. Tulsa had a great year, but they ended up losing and ended their at least their American Conference season, losing to Wichita State in the semifinal. We'll see if they get picked in the selection Sunday. We'll see how that goes. Utah State did a great job in the Mountain West, clearing it, winning the Mountain West regular season and then winning the Mountain West championship against San Diego State. San Diego State is also on that bubble. So we go see, because they're really on the bubble. I think they were the first 4 out or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. See selection Sunday coming on, I believe, 7 p.m. tonight. Houston and Arizona was in a dogfight, a big battle in this championship game in the Big 12 tourney. Man, flat out big time. Houston was coming back, roaring back against Arizona, but Arizona made clutch play after clutch play after clutch play to end up going in and winning 79-74. That was a big game. St. John's destroyed UConn by 20 points. Beat them down. St. John's is projected to be a lower seed than UConn. Okay, UConn's supposed to be a 2 seed, while St. John's is going to be, I think, a 6 seed or something. Projection. But St. John's destroyed one of those 2 seeds. That's going to be in the tourney. And they destroyed UConn 72-52. Beat down in the Big East Finals, the Big East Championship. They also cleared that one, the Big East regular season, after UConn choked their last regular season game. And then St. John's ended up winning the tournament against UConn, man. Flat out amazing. Prairie View in the SWAC tournament finale ended up winning against Southern in a close game, 72-66. Shout out to them getting to the NCAA tournament. And Akron did something that no other team in the MAC has done, and barely any team does in any conference when it comes to conference championships, winning in the conference tournaments in these championships. They won 3 straight conference championships. They've been in the NCAA tournament for 3 straight years. Akron's a really great basketball team. A lot of those players that's on the team now was on the team last year or maybe the year before. So they have a lot of experience, and they have a lot of experience going into the NCAA tournament, and they can do some damage in this NCAA tournament because of the experience they got and because of the leadership they have there. They did a great job. Great job from Akron. And Toledo was doing good too. They did a great job in this tournament too. Shout out to them as well. Louisiana Tech lost to Kennesaw State in the CUSA championship finale. Kennesaw State's back in the NCAA tournament. I know they were in the NCAA tournament before, so they're back in there. Shout out to them. Okay, Virginia was in a close game with Duke. They put Duke on a lot of pressure. Cameron Boozer, you know what I'm saying, was dealing with a lot of big bodies in the paint. But he did a lot of things. He rebounded, assist. He made a lot of plays defensively. And his brother was balling out there, making shot after shot out there. You know, they have 2 injuries to 2 starters. But let me tell you something. Cameron Boozer's brother, I think K Boozer, I believe. Sorry if I got the name wrong. Cade Boozer, he's a beast. He's a beast too. He ain't got as many minutes because they got a real good backcourt, but that guy can play. He can play real good. His sons can play. Okay, and they ended up winning. Duke leading them to a 74-70 win. Duke did a good job, pulled away, get a good stretch down here. But Virginia gave them a hard fought. Virginia's gonna be a good team in the tournament too. They're gonna be a good team in the tournament. Duke might end up being the number one overall team in the tournament. And Hawaii beat UC Irvin. Hawaii did a great job. There was a stretch where they dominated after they dunked. They got steals, got in transition. I mean, the block. It was a block. It started with a block, and then all of a sudden it's just pouring. Just started pouring. Hawaii just started dominating after that in the Big West Championship finale. And then in the WAC tournament finale, Utah Valley missed a dunk, and California Baptist ended up winning by 2, 63-61. And this is their first time in the tournament. It would have been Utah Valley's first time too. But that was a fun game as well, a great game. Now going into it, Yale and Penn are playing on Sunday at 12 p.m. Yale's been great, 24-5. They're trying to go 25-5, but Penn is trying to upset them, get that win, and get to that NCAA tournament in this final in the Ivy League. Now Vanderbilt and Arkansas are both going to make the tournament, but in the SEC tournament finale, they got bragging rights. They trying to win that SEC tournament championship, and they try to show their bragging rights right there. This one's going to be interesting. VCU could make it if they lost. I don't know if Dayton will if they lose, okay? So Dayton definitely needs this win, and VCU needs this win to not even have to think about anything, okay? Because we all know St. Louis is going to make it. So this could be for an NCAA tournament spot, okay, in an Atlantic 10 championship finale, okay? This one also for a championship spot in the American Conference finale. 24-8 South Florida plays Wichita State at 22-10. And then you got Purdue versus number 3 Michigan. Okay. Purdue versus number 3 Michigan. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a fun game on CBS in the Big Ten finale. And then later on today, we're gonna have some fun today too. Later on today, it's gonna be Selection Sunday. You know what I mean? Look at the brackets, have the brackets set up, and then talk about all the games that's gonna happen, all the people that got in, and stuff like that. Probably talk about all the snubs too, as well. But it's gonna be a heck of a day today. Again, this quick video. Appreciate y'all, man. Later, it's probably gonna be a longer video when it comes to the NCAA tournament, stuff like that. But also in another video too, we gotta talk about the NBA season, man. This week's been crazy, nasty, and everything like that, including a player breaking Kobe's record. Y'all already probably know at this point who it is, but appreciate y'all, man. We're going to talk about that in other videos, too. But I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all have a good one. Hey, there's going to be more videos coming out. Definitely more videos coming out. Y'all know. Subscribe, like, hit the bell notification. Appreciate y'all. Peace.